What is up, risk takers? Welcome to the Kill Pete strategy. I am Pete. I'm a top player in Risk Global Domination. For daily release on YouTube, I do weekday streams on Twitch. And if you are interested in getting better at the game of Risk, I invite you to subscribe to the channels. Come along the ride with me. Holy guacamole, Lewis says, make it fun by corner capping. Are we going to do the Kuka? Is that what you guys want to see? You guys want to see the Kuka? You guys want to see the Kuka? Let's see. Blizzards look like this. We have Ireland, we have Portugal, Sahara Desert, Venice. Ooh, this bottom is spice, though. This bottom is very spice. Okay, Sweden. This is a pockety map. All right, so our noob corner goes like this. I'm fourth to act. Black has a pretty good cap. Sorry, that is a pocket. Our noob corner goes like this. Our one line is broken. So our one line is in reverse. Our two line is in reverse. And then our 3 line and 4 lines are normal. Okay, and then we have pocket. All right. I really couldn't tell you where I want to go. East Africa. The 4? Well, let's see if Magenta's going to pick one of those 3s, though. So that's not going to work. Bait cap black? I mean, Louis wants me to cap in a corner. Yeah, this isn't Waterloo. I'm confused. Not really, yeah. Well, sometimes I have to lie. Chad says, it took me until today's stream to notice the arrow that signifies which direction the food guesser country is. Yeah, dude. All right, my options kind of suck here. What do you guys think about me? I mean, there's the Africa position. Someone has the Spain cap. Go on the 1 in Africa. And hope to not get rolled. Green and red go after me, so they won't roll it. Like, that's actually a really good... Yeah. Yeah, that's actually a really good spot. Okay, green does lock it, though. That's fine. I wonder who's in Spain. If I clean the pocket? No, someone else can clean the pocket for me because someone's going to be in Cadiz. Almost for sure. It is a pocket cap, but I bet you I'm kooked here. So I'm going to play to the expectation that I am kooked. Also, black going mid there. Ooh. Black hits France as well. Black's going to have a snowball open. I don't know that that's contestable. Roll the 6. Roll the 6 cap? Oh, God. Okay, where did Magenta cap if they're adding troops there? They capped there. Okay, this is Magenta's capital. Lol. You think green going for the 2 cap open? Yeah, so white's in there. All right. So I have 2 players behind me in the pocket. Sure. That's very funny. You think Magenta's going for splittily? That's so dumb. That is such a terrible fucking idea. All right, so black's going to win the top. No one's going to address or interrupt. That's going to be a problem for green. And couldn't happen to a nicer guy because what the fuck are you doing? No, not Jajel. So it's Mascaro and Sardinia. So white and Magenta being back there are very interesting. East Africa turn 1, I thought about it, but that leaves not enough troops on my cap, and then green rolls it. So why is red there? Red's going for split Scandi? Red's going to go pop, pop, pop. Yeah, okay, they want split Scandi. I mean, how much resistance can you provide to black before black eats you for dinner? Oh, no, red just takes a single card. All right. I mean... This is rough. So here we are. We have a good idea of where people are I don't know where red is. I think red might actually be on the other side of the split position. So we have white taking Spain. We have dumbass magenta either here or here. We have black who's going to hold 2+4s on the first turn and snowball, and they have initiative. Yeah. So now they're going to take all of the noob corner without taking resistance. Green who decided to block me, so they're the guy who actually gets eaten by black first. But I have to deal with double kukas in my pocket. Black has already kind of won this game. I don't see how he gets addressed. I actually don't think anyone's behind him. So the only way black loses this game is if he makes like a serious error, I think. All right. Comrade Elmo. OMG Pete, I have an update on my blind date situation. So I don't have the date set yet, since she isn't in the country at the moment, but I got recommended to her by a friend. So I have a few weeks to mentally prepare. I'm excited to hear how it goes, sir. I got to deal with double dumbasses. Well, sometimes double dumbasses can play to your benefit. Sometimes they can get you killed. Yes. Oh, you could, it's all yours, Magenta. I would love it if you took that Africa. Nothing would make me happier. You get both caps of 21 true pocket. It's a good pocket, but I don't get it any time as quickly as black gets his snowball. So, I mean, I think we're already... Black sings? All right. We're trying to underestimate black. If Magenta has a Sardinia cap, he's another kind of dribbling moron, so that's fine. Looks like black did some major error in sliding. Whoops. A super seducer stream to help his comrade Elmo prepare for his date. I'm not opposed. How much does super seducer cost? Because I could definitely make fun of that guy forever. But the problem is I also don't presume to be any sort of like expert at dating. So, all right, what did white actually get? And they skipped. No, they played. All right. Played their turn. Sweet, I get that turn 3+3. Not how I like to play it. Ooh, but red's putting all the troops on the other side. Is that going to provide any resistance to black? Green's also going to start with +4. A comrade almost says, I would love any help I can get. I'm shaking my boots. Why? What are you nervous about? Oh, green double breaks? Green tries to take stable Germany? Oh, you're insane. Black won't let you have that. No, he's taking the +8. Okay. That makes more sense. Green's taking this. All right. I think you're just inevitably going to be destroyed by black when he gets huge. No, but like in all seriousness, you say you're shaking your boots. Why? Answer that question to me. Like, why are you nervous? What is it about this? If you can articulate in words, then we can actually kind of dig into the meat of, right? If you understand why you feel a feeling, then we can walk steps towards, maybe not correcting the behavior. We don't need to deny how we feel, but we can also kind of recognize when it serves us and when it doesn't. You wouldn't choose to be nervous. You would choose to be optimistic and excited, right? You think red's cap's in Russia? Yeah, that's my read as well. I think red's cap is on the other side of Scandinavia. This is black cleaning all of this. Yeah. Red's no longer there. Black has won this game already. I mean, as I said, I don't think first of all, his cap is excellent. Second of all, his cap is excellent. Second of all, he's first in the turn order. Third of all, there's nobody behind him. So, okay, white finally took Spain. So white's going to break magenta. And magenta's just just dumb because they're not expecting to hold that. Why would you cap there? He's going to totally break you. What, you think he's not going to take fucking cards? Come on. You can still win if you get kills. Yeah, I'm not writing myself off yet. I'm just explaining the situation to people so they can see. Black has a incredibly strong position after 3 turns. So Arkin says it exactly right. The way I'm going to win this game is by chaining kills. Oh, shocked. I never would have guessed, Magenta, that you were never going to hold a bonus down there, ever. You dumb fuck. Okay, so we're going to take our +3. Magenta's going to break me on the 2, right? I do. Exactly, Aruwushi. You got to hope that White and Magenta bomb each other out of existence and bot. This is always the hope. Do you even take the +3? I did. I took it. We'll see if we hold it. Comrade Elmo, I make a very big thing of it inside my head, setting expectations for myself, which I don't even know are actually expected. And also just my insecurity, thinking I will shut down and not be able to talk when realistically we don't know each other, so there is nothing expected from me but just being me. Yeah, even that sentence is, you're an overthinker, man. Becky says, by any chance do you smoke weed? So you're already answering your own question almost. It's like, why am I so nervous about this? It's because you are setting expectations for yourself. I would like to answer it this way for you, sir, and I will say this. How about you set an expectation of yourself that is, the goal of this date is to have fun. That's it. I'm going to get my cap taken by green. Why? That'd be quite dumb. Okay, so Magenta's not there at all. And they have 24 troops. How would that even be possible? There's no way that Magenta would have 24 troops there, right? That just, like, doesn't make sense. Yes? No, like, they couldn't have that there, right? They didn't hold the bonus. Yeah, I mean, someone can correct me if I'm wrong, but I just saw 24 stack that they shouldn't have, so. Right? Green's there. Magenta's not there at all. Yeah, they didn't. They didn't calve in Africa. Okay. Venomous Puppy. When I go on dates, I usually just try to make it as nice and comfortable as I can for the other person. And if they're worth keeping around, I'll try to do the same for me. Yeah, so I think that is my actual answer to the question is, if your goal for this first interaction with the person is, I would like to have fun, and I hope they have fun, but I would like to have fun, I think that solves a lot of the mystery here. Because I don't know about you guys, but I want to date a person who's fun. So if I'm having fun, hopefully the right person that I want to date would find that fun too. You see what I'm saying? So if you start with that as kind of your goal, that just seems like a smarter way to go about it. For my best advice, anyways. Okay, so now I don't really understand why green would invest there. Unless green and black are somehow working together, which also wouldn't make any sense. Black's also completely snowballing. Yeah, this is odd. I don't understand what I'm seeing. Yeah, I mean, good on him for card skipping. He's got way too many troops. I still think black wins this game for sure. Green doesn't want you strong. Well, if he didn't want me strong, he would have broken my bonus. Okay, I'm going to remove magenta from the pocket now. So now there's just two people back there, green and white. Okay, red lost their capital. That doesn't surprise me. Red lost their cap to magenta. I'm still playing? No. Green's trying to squeeze my cap with a two-sided hit? No, because he shouldn't be breaking my bonus. If he was trying to do that, he should be breaking my bonus. You think white has anything on cap? Yeah. I'm actually very surprised green hasn't gotten completely fucked by black. Yeah, if he has me pinned, he should be breaking my bonus. There's no actual reason why he should let me. If he's trying to hunt me, he shouldn't be letting me have 3 extra troops a turn. Right? That's an error. Black and green are just like completely working together, though. Yeah, get to the cap. Lets me hold? Why? Nothing from anyone's gameplay here has made any amount of sense. What are my colorblind settings? I just put I turn it on and then so I get the different shaped pucks, but I slide everything down to the bottom so that the colors still look the same. Where are the caps? We got black in Normandy. Predicted white in Cadiz. We see green. Okay. Well, someone was bound to break my bonus. And Cadiz. It is Cadiz. Okay, confirm Cadiz. I'm going to get card blocked now. Okay. I think magenta. So these are confirmed, and I think magenta is here, and I think red was here, and I think magenta has both. So those are my calls for the capitals. I am a wizard, I know. Magical squares. Yeah, black card skipped because he had such advantage from the open that he doesn't need the trades coming back to catch up. Black is playing very well. Except he's working with green, which is strange. No, we didn't see. Oh, you think Red's Denmark? Did we not see that? I thought we saw that. Aruwushi says, I think the purpose of the green stack is to ensure that if black goes into the African pocket, you die before green. Well, that is if true, that is a terribly pathetic way to play. You might be right, but that is a, like, let me just bend over and get fucked in the ass by black style of play. Green doesn't want to poke the bear. Green needed to poke the bear, else we all lose the game. It is a desperation play. That's pathetic, right? But he fucking neighbor caps me, then plays like a huge bitch instead of trying to win. What a loser! I want to give him more credit than that. I want to give Fuego from the Netherlands more credit than that. That is a huge bitch play, if true. Sorati says, last November, I met up with a girl I liked for the past 4 years. As we've been talking for that long, I met her twice before, but only brief, like an hour in total. Went to a mutual friend's wedding together. After 4 days of hanging out, the other day she decided that everything I was doing was wrong. She felt very uncomfortable and she ghosted me for 2 to 3 months. That sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. All right, so Black is starting to give away his advantage, right? By not killing players, he will trigger the game to stalemate instead of chaining kills and win easily. So the longer Black goes without making kills, the higher the risk of this game stalemating is. That's sad, Slarati. That's a sad story. I'm sorry to hear. I think the real lesson here is that it's almost impossible to escape the friend zone, so it's best to not try. Right? A woman will put you in the friend zone and then, that's that. I can't go to 5. Yeah, it's the stories of men who escape the friend zone are few and far between, and it's far more likely that this is going to be the outcome. So, Oh, that's not a funny joke. Don't do that. You'll get banned. Also, what happened to my term moderation? No, look, first time is fine. Just let's not even talk about it. Yeah, I figured it was experience on the banning. What do you mean? No, not they, me. I don't want to talk about this in my chat anymore. I want to stop giving these guys attention, so we're just not going to talk about it. Okay, Black is the red kill. Is my anus a sandwich if I put a hot dog up there? No. Green might actually be giving me cards in the pocket. And what is Magenta doing? And Magenta might die next. This looks like a destined to end up third place game. Is the friend zone so bad if it has benefits? What benefits are we thinking about? Magenta's fed to green in Italy. Ah. Yeah. And white knows where I am from inference. White's trying to card block me? No, white gives me cards. Ooh. Thank you. A very boring game green put me into. Ah. Did you lose everything, you dumb fuck? You know exactly what benefits I'm talking about. Well, then that's not the friend zone. The very definition of the term friend zone refers to absolutely zero sex. Slam Green for being a biatch. I'm going to try to win this game, Dr. Slappy Butt, but I feel you. He is being a biatch. Hi, Lordy says, how come you stream so early? Normally I always miss it, and now it's even too early for me. I decided that I haven't given my friends in the European time slots enough of a show. So I gave you one. And I hope you're enjoying it. I like to switch it up. I should probably stream more in the earlier daytime. Yes, he's definitely talking about the friends with benefits zone, which isn't, in fact, a zone. And I wouldn't use the term friends, but I understood what he meant. When I use the friend zone, when I use the term friend zone, you guys know exactly what I mean. DT says, friend from the European time slot here. Thanks. You're welcome. You're very welcome, guys. Pete, what advices would you give to someone who has social anxiety and wants to make friends? Hobbies. So, have you heard of, what's it called? Exposure therapy with regard to anxiety. So, I'm not a medical professional. Please don't take anything I'm saying as medical advice. If you need help, talk to a doctor. But my whole understanding of anxiety disorders, when do I stop trading with this guy? When exactly do I stop trading with this guy? My whole understanding of anxiety disorders has to do with you can take incremental steps towards accustoming your subconscious, your unconscious self to environments you find, emotionally challenging, environments you find that provoking of this. I think black and green are working together. This is my read. I think black and green are the same guy. So yeah, there goes magenta. Too bad. What's the actual question? It's about anxiety, right? Hobbies. Yeah. I think if you're doing a mutually enjoyable act together, that will be that'll be the best way to find connection. I think if green doesn't clean white out of, or if white doesn't clean green out of the pocket, I do. And then white and I trade. I'll trade with you, and then these guys either have to go to war or just straight double slam my cap and show themselves to be. But either way. No, don't worry. You and me, white. White doesn't necessarily take that as friendly, but fuck you, green. Now what? Now you have to fight black or you go next. Unless you're cheating. If you're cheating, you're totally cheating, and I get that too. So he fights black. Okay, cool. Now we have a real game. Okay, so white's on 5. Their cap isn't open. They can't clear me. They can trade with me if they want to live. White is kind of the guy who's going to decide whether or not the two of us get to live. Tinmata says, is it some kind of insecurity? Why would people play as two people in one game? It's beyond me. Because they cheat. So they cheat in life. Right? They lie to themselves. You know, everyone listening to me right now knows which one you are. If you are a person who cheats, or if you are a person who doesn't. And people who cheat in life, they are comfortable. Okay, White takes all of his cards. White's too stupid to trade with, isn't he? Oh, no, he wants to trade there. Oh, I'll trade with you there. Happily. I'll trade with you there. Happily. Well played. Yeah, you can have the bonuses. I don't really care. I don't really care. I want green and black to fight. I want green and black to fight forever, in fact. I just want cards. And I'll give you 2 bonuses. That's fine. Glacier owns a lot of the board. Like, I think I once had a friend, former friend, who we had a weekly game of Commander, Magic the Gathering Commander. I hosted in my home, and I'm so going to enjoy Black Kill. Watching Black Kill Green is going to make me feel so good. Yeah, I just have a guaranteed pocket with White forever. So this guy would cheat in casual Commander. He would come to my home, he would pretend to be my friend, and he would cheat for no stakes, right? Just to win. He just wanted to pat himself on the back and say he had a win, right? It was the most absolutely pathetic behavior I could possibly imagine. Yeah, we get 3rd. Green, whatever you were fucking doing this game, you are a dribbling idiot. Well, I mean, I die, right? There's no way I get out of death here. Do we actually card block this guy or what? The board is just too much. There's no way. I don't think I get out of 3rd. And White gets to go. Happy for you, White. Maybe you'll be able to contest this guy then. Right? So imagine coming to your home, or coming to my home, pretending to be my friend, week in, week out for a long time, and then, like, you know, cheating to win at a game with no stakes. It makes no fucking sense to me. It was so strange. It was so pathetic, but it opened up my eyes to the realization that there are people like that in the world. And, you know, too bad for them, I guess. Like, that's how I take it, right? I know when I win games that my wins are mine. And that feels a certain way. It feels like actually winning. I just put everything there. Why would you block? Why wouldn't you just put everything there and kill me? Black is actually... Yeah. I know we haven't blocked, but I die before you, so... Maybe Black fucks this up? Do we think Black fucks this up somehow? I doubt it. All he has to do is fort to the cap and roll me. Shouldn't let me set again. That's for damn sure. How would he cheat? He would take like a... So Magic is a game of hidden information because you're dealing with a hand of cards from a deck of a randomized deck of cards. Slam. Right? Slam, pick up the slam. So you could like stack your hand. You could draw a selected. You could like cheat by putting a card on top of your library that would like answer the situation on the board. Shit like that. You can hide in Italy. Black takes White's cap. You get 2nd. Yeah, but how do I get through the 30-something on the next set, you think? Yeah, that's not a bad idea. I think I die, though, before that happens. And I don't know that I want to betray White, actually. Yeah, this is the death. This is the hit now. Yeah, this game was terrible, and it was terrible because of green. Black's playing well enough to try and save my kill. White's going to try and take it. Haha. You suck, Black. Well played. Man, green and black played that so badly. Oh my God. Unfortunate. Fuck, green and black played that so badly. And I bet you they're both like masters. Green might even be a GM. You see how fast he moved? Yeah. Green and black played that so badly. Oh my God. What a fucking hilarious game. Holy shit. See, black, I'm now not surprised as an intermediate, but fucking green. What a dumb, you played that shit. Okay, green. Number one. Number one. Putting shit behind in Africa was very dumb. You had, if you were going to address black, you had to address black. As if I'm not going to fucking feed your kill. You put your cap outside of me, you're next. You know what I'm saying? Green had top player speed, yeah. And he had fucking bottom player skill. Oh my God, that was fucking embarrassing. Happy for white though. Look at this field. Did we get the complete set? We're missing a novice. 2 masters. We're missing a novice. Almost the complete set. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I've been asked to post more losses. I think that was a pretty good video. We'll see how it does, of course, but I appreciate you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Until next time, for all of you on the path to world domination, good games and good luck.